call this meeting to order of the Chattanooga Beer Board. Welcome to everyone. All meeting attendees must sign in at the sign-in sheet for sunshine law requirements. If you would at this time, silence any electronic devices and turn off or mute them so we don't disrupt the meeting. And any individuals that are going to be addressing the board today will need to come to the podium and state your name and before making comments, and please speak up. First item on our agenda is approval of the minutes for December 18th, 2025. Is there approval?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, okay.
Are there any minutes from?
Oh, there aren't any minutes. No, they're not. I'm sorry. That's right, you were absent, so there aren't, so.
Nothing that exists.
Lori, I won't say strike that from the record, but
Yeah, let's reset.
make a note that there's no minutes. Sorry about that.
We move.
Okay. Okay, first item on our agenda is beer applications passed from the last meeting. And Nathan Bedford LLC doing business as Uptown Reload, 2407 Glass Street, Consumer District 9.
Swearing in the witnesses.
Oh, I'm sorry, swearing in the witnesses. I'm sorry. Lori, will you swear in any witnesses? If you're coming before us today, you'll need to be sworn in.
Anyone that's got anything on the agenda that you're gonna have to come to the podium and speak, you need to be sworn at this time.
I'm not on the agenda, but I'll just go ahead and move it.
Okay, thank you, that's a good idea. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're giving today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you.
Got it. Thank you, Lori. Okay, now, Nathan Bedford LLC, doing business as Uptown Reload, beer permit 1365, and it's change of name ownership. Is there anybody here for this? Sergeant Cowan, anything you got to report on this one?
I do not.
All right, so no.
I mean, it's approved.
It's approved.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so that's been approved.
Mhm.
Any other beer applications approved by regulatory?
No, sir, not at this time.
All right. No, any,
Can I ask a question? On the Uptown, the name change of name and ownership is still Uptown Reload and Nathan is still, what was the change? May I ask?
ownership,
Two owners, and it went down to just Nathan.
just one.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Okay.
one.
Name didn't change, just ownership.
So just two names. Okay, got you. And now I'm down to one. Okay.
Temporary beer permit applications. Are there any temporary beer permit applications? Don't see any. Okay. New beer applications, it shows none. Do we have any? All right, great. All right. Discussion. Any board members have any discussion?
Unfortunately, I do have discussion.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's a good thing, but
That's okay.
I guess we have time. So this is in regards to a community as a whole having an avenue, really in regards to the Islamic Center, the issue we've gone with, and they don't have an avenue to enforce a nuisance. The state does. This is TCA section 29-3-201. It gives
Would you
jurisdiction.
repeat that number again?
29-3-201.
Okay, thanks.
It gives jurisdiction to the Chancery Circuit or criminal courts and any court designated as an environmental court, which is irrelevant. Essentially, upon the relation of 10 or more citizens and freeholders of the county wherein such nuisances may exist in the manner hereupon provided, 10 or more citizens can bring an action to enforce a public nuisance.
Really?
And I'm not sure if well, I guess a discussion could be warranted, and it's a onerous process, I'm sure, but to have a analogous ordinance in the city, or at least for us to inform when a community does show up that they have this avenue to abate the nuisance.
And this is a state law.
This is a state law. It would be cheaper and more efficient for them, in a sense, to come before us to enforce that. in a way, but then, of course, it can get appealed to Chancery anyway.
Right, right. Or they can go directly to Chancery Court.
They can go directly to Chancery Court or Circuit
They
Court.
would have to hire an attorney.
Yes,
You can't go represent yourself in
I
Chancery
mean, you
Court.
could.
Yeah, but
but it's not advisable.
no.
Um,
So is there a conflict between the state law and our local?
No, I don't think so. It's an avenue that was always available to them if they had, like sought counsel. It's not something that we would have to follow on behalf of them. That's something that they could have done on themselves.
Because it says 10 citizens.
10 citizens, yeah.
So that would
So-
preclude us from, as a board, doing it.
Right, so with the powers of the board itself, we're supposed to review beer applications, revoke, suspend, things of that nature, as far
That's
as offering, and I think that might be tantamount to offering legal advice to them.
Right.
So that's really not our place to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
Okay.
As a beer board member, reaching out as an individual citizen, would that conflict with my role here?
not as a private citizen, I don't think.
Okay.
No,
wouldn't
that's,
think.
I was thinking the
Right.
same thing. Yeah, so we're on yeah, I got it. Okay. Thank you, thank you very much, Zach. It's interesting.
Yeah, he
I know, I can't get, almost did it.
caught himself.
I caught myself, I'm getting better. I'm getting old, it's just wonderful. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
On another thing?
On discussion.
Yeah, probably to our city attorney, and maybe I'm not aware of this. What law or what section is the brown bag? And are we holding people accountable? There's a lot of brown bagging going on. I don't know if there's a license should be given, or is it just okay? A lot of people are doing that without getting clearance. How are we moving on that, and what's the right way?
So there is a brown bag ordinance section in section 5, in chapter 5 of the city code. They are required to have a brown bag permit. We created an application process for this within the last year and a half.
Okay.
So if there are persons that are doing the brown bagging but do not have a license, they are in violation.
Okay, all right.
Question on the same subject. Can you allow people to brown bag if you already have a liquor license?
No. You have to have a specific brown bag permit.
I want to be clear on that. Okay.
Which is a local city of Chattanooga
Yes.
license. Right.
So what I heard you say, and thank you, Veronica, for chiming in, even if you have a liquor license from TABC, that does not give you a right to brown bag.
Right.
Okay, you have to have a brown bag license. Can I direct to Sergeant Calvin?
Sure.
Sergeant Calvin, do you see a lot of that, or do you get a lot of calls about that, or what?
To my knowledge, my office has not received a single call about brown bagging. Not in terms of a complaint.
Not, yeah, of course, not, yeah, okay, I got you. All right. You all don't just go to juke joints, clubs, looking, small mouth pile shops, and just do like you do regular people who have regular businesses that have license? Do you just stop in and check out the small venues that may be doing it or may not? Where there's a lot of people, noise, alcohol, do you stop by? If that makes sense?
If we're aware of what's happening, or we're aware of an event, or aware of anything at that point, yes, we treat everybody the same. We can drop in and do spot inspections,
I like this one.
just to see and make sure that everybody's complying with the city codes and the laws.
Okay, but you have to be made aware of it. If they're under the radar,
I don't have to be made aware, I just have to know about, I have to know that it's
Right.
existing to know to go check it.
okay,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, man.
All right, any other discussion? All right, public comments. If you wish to address the board at this time, I don't know if you had got sworn in, if you're interested in addressing the board. If you'll come up to the microphone.
He's with Cabanas.
Huh?
He's with Cabanas.
Oh, he is, okay. Oh, you're with Cabanas, okay, all right, I'm sorry.
You can hold out for a second.
No, you're good. I came,
I'm sorry, could you tell me your name again?
yeah, I'm sorry, Jesus Serrano.
Then should we just
Serrano.
have him wait until they're
Can you
called
spell
up?
that?
Yeah, I'll do Esquivel, Esquivel.
All right,
ESQUIVEL?
Yes, ma'am.
all right, I'm gonna ask you just to wait one moment and
Okay.
then, and do this, because I did not realize you were with, Cabanas.
Yeah.
You are now.
So you're next. So, and no other public comments, anyone else having any public comments? Okay, so, let's go here. Where'd it go?
It's number 2 on the back of the.
Got it, okay, got it.
So we're gonna skip.
So,
Dollar General.
we're,
Skip Dollar General first. That was Dollar General, and then it's gonna be, we'll go to him first, since you got him.
yeah, do that.
The Dollar General was passed to next week. Dollar General was next.
Yeah, that's right, it's passed to the next meeting.
Yeah.
Do we need to do that?
No, it's just passed the 15th, so I'm.
Oh, it's
looking to
passed to
announce
December
that.
15th, okay. Yeah, well, I'll make a note here that the previous violations heard on December 15th, 2025 for Dollar General has been passed to the next meeting. So, we now have the okay, yeah, I see that. Excuse me, just a second, get my paperwork squared away. All right. So the administrative hearing was held,
Excuse me,
yes.
don't we need to adjourn the beer board meeting before we go into that?
No,
No, it's all part.
Oh, well, I'm going by the agenda,
No,
okay.
it was, it's
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
out of order. It's out of order. Yeah,
Going
thank
by
you
the
though.
agenda.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. So we had a violation at Cabanas on Rossville Avenue of operating without a beer permit, and it was, at our last, meeting, which was 2 weeks ago, the administrative law, judge heard the case and ruled a $500 penalty being imposed on Cabanas. Now, we don't have a copy of that ruling in our package, but you have an email that was sent out this morning, very early, of the findings, and the hearing officer finds that on November 8th, Cabanas Nightclub and Event Center doing DBA Cabanas violated Chattanooga Beer Code Section 5.49 by operating without a valid beer permit, its prior beer permit having expired in December 31st, 2024. Therefore, it is recommended, based on the totality of the circumstances, that the beer board impose a $500 civil penalty. So today, we are here to either affirm or not affirm that ruling. Since we have a representative here, if you would, do you have anything you'd like to talk to the board about on this?
No, I don't know who all was here 2 weeks ago when we were here. We were all waiting right here, kind of told everybody the story. I mean, I can say it again, guys. I just don't want y'all to think that I was selling beer the whole time without a permit, because technically in March, we closed up to install our sprinkler system. So we were closed 5 months. By the time we got reopened, and it was too late to do any type of renewal or anything. Apparently, if you don't do it within a month, it just closes it out now. I was not aware of that, but here moving forward, I know now, get everything taken care of within a month or before it, as soon as Ms. Bertha sends, or you guys send the permits, just go ahead and do it. Because that $250 cost me a lot.
Right, gotcha, I understand. All right, any other questions for board members or comments? Yes.
I'd like to know then why you didn't just go ahead with the new beer permit process right away. So once you found out that you couldn't renew and you knew you had to go through this, why did you not do it right away?
I actually went to go see, I believe it was her, and I tried to get everything before I actually did that. So instead of actually go ahead and renewing, I thought it was just gonna be like, hey, pay some type of fine, and then, just continue using the same one, not reapply all over again.
I don't know that that answered my question.
I figured that I wasn't able to do it because everybody thought we were closed. So I wanted to make sure that they knew we were not closed, like, essentially all the way through. I thought it was a mistake it was my fault. So yeah, I should have done it.
Okay.
All right. Very good. All right, discussion among the board members?
I'm just trying to follow. Thank you for coming. You closed March 2025?
No, it was the first week in March. So the beginning of March, the fire marshals came in and
What, 2025 or 2024?
25, yes, correct.
25. And then you reopened in August?
August, yeah.
2025. Okay.
August 2025, is that what you said?
That's what he said, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you said yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And when you reopened in August 2025, you had events going on all the way up until, I guess, Sergeant Cowan or someone came in and gave you a fine?
Correct.
And you were selling beer and alcohol and all that
Yeah.
stuff? All right.
Yeah, and apparently the beer and the liquor is separate, so once they came in there and gave me the fine, it was okay to just sell, liquor, but we haven't been able to sell beer.
Right.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right.
So you operated 4 months knowingly with no beer permit?
Correct.
So the license expired December of '24. You closed in March of '25, so you operated between
Right.
December to
Remember that.
March and then again in August to,
Right.
November 8th.
you were cited November 8th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So 3 months before. Now, just curious, did you know you didn't know the license expired previously, or you did,
No,
or you?
after the closure, I did, that was the last thing.
Well,
on my mind.
before the closure.
No.
So you were not aware that you have to renew it at the end
No,
of
no,
the year, every
I
single
was
year?
aware, but I'm saying, like, that was the last thing I was thinking about, was renewing my beer permit. Like I said, it's a $250 permit renewal.
But the renewal would have taken place in December of 2024.
Correct.
Well, January 1st.
And you didn't think about it then, but you didn't know that your sprinklers, that you were going to have to close until March of 2025. So I think now we're trying to figure out that 3-month gap as to why you didn't renew as just part of your normal business.
Well, moving forward on the renewal part, I was told to just do it on a PC, because normally I've been doing it just on my phone and never had any issue.
Catherine, when did they receive a letter for renewal?
I believe Treasury mails it out or sends it out like a month before, the end of the year when it's due. I believe.
Yes, that's good. Can I ask another question?
Yes.
So, go ahead.
Zach has it hand up.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go
Sorry,
ahead.
let me use it.
Timeline, right? When in August did you close down?
No, we closed in.
No, that's when he opened.
You reopened in August.
It was about the end of August.
And so, okay. So it would just be January, February, and then September, October, November, which is 5 months, because he got cited in November
Correct, November 18th.
and he quit selling beer. So the public hearing officer's facts are correct, that it was 5 months out of the year. Okay, thank you.
JT?
Yeah, thank you.
Question.
In January, February, and you closed sometime in March. I don't know if the beginning or
It
middle.
was the first week in March. So
Okay.
March we didn't open.
Did you have any events going in January and February also?
Just regular DJ.
Regular DJ, so still going on like normal?
Yes.
Okay.
Veronica?
Do you have a permit now?
No, that's why I'm here. We're just serving liquor at the moment. That's all we've been doing since November 18th.
Okay.
So, I just want clarity, and my wording may come off wrong. I don't mean this. Okay, please excuse me. So knowingly, you knew you needed a beer license. You just didn't renew it because of the renewal fee.
No, it wasn't the fee. It wasn't the fee. It was what I said. Normally I do it on my phone and you could do it really quick. It's not a big deal, but for some reason this time it would not let me renew. And that was like across the board. So that's when like I said, I went to her, I went to several different people here in town, and she just told me, hey, just moving forward, just do it on a PC.
Okay.
Any further questions? All right. Is there a motion to sustain the ruling of the administrative hearing officer?
I make a motion not to affirm the hearing officer's motion. Can I do it that way?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I want
So,
to do it by step, and then I know it's like, hey, if you're not going to affirm it, then what's going to be? If that
Right,
makes sense.
yeah.
So I want to
So-
say not affirm, and then we'll go back on the board to discuss whatever. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
all right. So there's a motion to not,
The motion.
and a second by Veronica.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Kathy?
That's fine, but just let
Yeah.
Dan restate the motion before you
Yeah,
second.
before you second. So the motion is to not to affirm the hearing officer's decision of a $500 fine. And Veronica, you have now seconded that. Okay. All right, discussion to the motion. If you would, hit the buttons so I can, the more we use that, the more I learn how to do it.
Yes.
So is there any discussion now to this motion? Zach?
Yeah, just to state, I'm going to vote no on the motion and vote to sustain. Just to state that.
Okay. All right, any other discussion? All right, if there's no discussion, I'm gonna call the roll. All right, Christie?
So we're voting no to the hearing officer's $500 fine?
It's to not affirm the hearing officer's recommendation, so to reject the entire thing, entirely. I think, since we're doing this in steps, JW, is it your intention to introduce another motion to impose another sanction, to still sustain it, but to impose another sanction?
That is correct, whatever that may be,
Okay,
with a discussion.
just want to make that clear before everybody votes.
Yeah, no, that is good. That is my intention.
Okay.
Right,
Yes.
okay, all right. So any further discussion? Christie, I got you, so we're good. Okay. All right, I'll call the roll. Christie? Is that a yes? All right. Brooke is not here. Veronica?
Yes.
JW?
Yes.
Reginald is not here. Betsy?
Yes.
Zach?
No.
And the chair votes no. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we only have 4 yes votes, so that is not enough to pass we have to have 5. Am I correct in that?
Yes,
Yeah, we have
yes.
to have 5.
The motion fails.
So the motion fails, so is there another motion? Yeah.
Yeah,
one,
oh, you
two-
have to have 5 to pass.
have to
Yes.
have
Oh,
five to
majority
pass.
said yes.
Yes.
But, okay, I got you.
No, not the majority said it has to be 5.
Gotcha.
It has to be 5, minimum of 5.
I got you. Number 5. Okay.
Okay.
So that means it fails, and that means the hearing officers sustains.
Well, no, there's no motion on the floor now,
Right,
So
so
a new
you
motion
can
has to come
entertain,
about.
new motion.
Gotcha.
entertain another motion.
Yeah. I know it's a sunshine law, so let's talk about what other motion is there besides.
Jake,
Right.
I think we need to make it all-inclusive. Instead of your step-by-step, let's do an all-inclusive motion.
Okay, I'll tag you and you go ahead and word it because my mind is just, go ahead. think we're
I
on the
would
same
like to
page.
put a motion on the table that we impose the maximum fine of $1,000 instead of the recommended $500.
Okay. So there is a motion to impose the maximum fine of $1,000 on the floor. Is there a second to that motion?
A second.
All right, second by Christie. Now, discussion to the motion. Zach?
Is this the first violation for Cabanas?
Yes.
Cabanas?
Yes.
And my rationale behind my position is, it was essentially half a year they operated without a license. And since being violated, they have complied with the violation and not sold beer. So if the maximum is 1,000, and they operated approximately somewhere around 5 months, which I'm gonna round up, then the $500, I would entertain $600, but I don't know if that matters at this point, but that's my rationale behind it. So I'll be voting no on the motion.
All right. Betsy?
And I think my rationale, I know my rationale, and I think others here, is that prior to knowing that the shutdown needed to occur, after receiving the notice of the renewal that was necessary and as part of normal business practice, that wasn't done, the renewal didn't take place, and knowingly the renewal didn't take place. So regardless of the amount of time, there was a knowingness and a lack of responsibility of a business owner.
Okay.
And I would interject, I was thinking the same thing, Betsy. Sunshine Law, very transparent, I apologize. If Sergeant Coward had not shown up, they'll probably still be going.
True.
Because Sergeant Coward made them aware of it, if that makes sense.
Okay. Anybody else on discussion? All right, Zach?
I guess for my own gratification, we recommended that Sergeant Cowan go to Cabanas, correct? And it was in response to community feedback?
Correct.
Okay.
Further discussion? All right, I'll
Yes,
call.
Bertha.
Oh,
I think at the last meeting, you said you were co-owner. But on the application, Gabriel is 100% owner. I don't show you as 50/50 or.
It's 80/20, but I can get it taken care of. I can get you whatever paper you need.
Okay, thanks.
okay.
Okay,
All right, further discussion?
yes.
JW?
Just with what Bertha said, I think we need to discuss that. Because we're on the oath. And I wasn't at the last, I was here, but then I left. I wasn't at the last, and he was sworn in. I mean, was you at the last meeting?
Yes, sir.
It's Azus?
Yes.
Okay. Sworn in, just in my mind, I'm walking through, y'all, please excuse me. Sworn in that he was 50/50 at the last
I
meting?
don't know what the percentage.
Whatever it was, but he stated he was the owner,
So,
co-owner. And the records for the beer board, City of Chattanooga, it states on the paperwork says he's not.
correct.
Correct. So, that's just another whole thing we need to just deal with. And I'm trying to process it without talking out loud, but I have to talk out loud because it's Sunshine Law. So I'm talking to myself in a minute. So if anybody want to jump in, let me just. Oh, you got it.
Question for legal.
Yes, sir.
Should we even be discussing the case with him if he's not the owner? He's misrepresenting by saying he's the owner, and legally, according to our documents, he's not. We went through this with Uptown, that's why they had to change their ownership, because of the names. And now we have someone here saying he's part owner, but the documents with the city says Gabriel is the owner.
Let me interject my thoughts here. I'm not gonna, since I'm chairman, I have to be kind of the neutral party, but we've got two issues. We've got one issue is this violation of operating without a permit, no matter who's the owner, who isn't, there's that issue. And that's what's before us today.
Okay.
Is that. Now, if we want to follow up with this ownership issue, that would be another potential
Goes
violation.
back to my question to legal, and that is, he's conducting business here as the owner,
Well,
and we don't have him as the owner in the city documents.
So he is a representative of the business, and the business owner can choose to have
A
a representative here.
right.
However, if, you know, the board wants the actual owner here to answer for things, you can request that the owner be here, if that's what y'all want to do.
All right, we have a motion on the floor. It's been seconded. Is there any further discussion? All right, I'm gonna call the roll. Zach?
No.
Betsy?
Yes.
JW?
Yes.
Veronica?
Yes.
Christie?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
Feels
So
good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's it. So the fine is raised to $1,000, okay? And you need to get the ownership situation squared away immediately.
Okay.
All right?
And just to be clear, because the fine has been raised, that means that the actual, violation has been sustained.
Has
That
been.
needs to be clear on the record as well.
Okay. So so let the record show that the violation was sustained, but the fine was adjusted to $1,000.
And so you, okay, so
I'll prepare the order and send it to you, via email.
Okay.
So,
because there's so many
And-
days to have that done. I know last time, city attorney, somebody left and we didn't really talk about the timeline. And I think that even as a business owner, I think they should leave here with a mindset, knowing, waiting on your paperwork, but I got until XYZ many days to get
Yes.
this done.
yeah, it's 7 days.
Okay,
It's 7 days
okay.
to
so
pay
we
the
need to
fine.
know that. Okay.
All right, very good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, okay.
Is there any other business to come before the board?
I think, I want to just, for discussion, I think, city attorney made it clear. Even though he says he's a part owner, it really makes no difference to us because he's a representative no matter what. Is that fair to say, and that's between him and his business partner paperwork?
It doesn't necessarily make sense or make any difference. It just really depends on what the board prefers. And we allow people and their representatives to appear before the board per the rules. And if there's a question that only the owner can answer, then that's when we can call the owner in.
Because, you know, as we have,
I'm sorry,
like,
I cannot hear what the discussion is. Can y'all say that again?
all right.
If there is Catherine, you were saying, if there is a question that only the owner can answer, and I did not hear what you said after that.
Oh, then you can call the owner in,
Then we can call the owner in.
yes.
And as an example, when we have violations on the big nationally owned chain restaurants, normally it's either the manager that's here or the area supervisor. They're not the owner. the corporation is the owner, but they're representatives for them. So, that would do it. Veronica?
But my concern was, he didn't come in and say he was a representative. He clearly said he was a co-owner, and he said it more than once.
Right.
So that was my concern.
Right,
He was
gotcha.
still misrepresented.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, any other further discussion?
Not on that, I think that's settled.
All right,
Where did we end with the Shady's Corner? I know Zach was bringing that up, he brought that up early, and then probably we're gonna get time to insert there. Where did we end with that? Did we request the owner, or was it dead, did it die, or what
I think
happened?
we requested something about cameras being placed.
Okay.
Finding out who can place those cameras, outside of Shady's Corner. I also think that Mr. Amini also brought up that during one incident that there were cameras placed out there after that incident. And I would like to know if it was cameras placed out there, what was found on those cameras that footage that was placed out there. So I think that's what we was on that.
Sergeant Cowan, can you follow up on that a little bit? Or,
Oh, because it's under the.
I think,
yeah, we're going beyond our,
I think
got
we
it.
need to remember the purview of the board. This is
Right.
not an investigative board.
Right.
We hear what comes before us.
Uh-huh.
In regards to permit applications, revoking, suspending beer permits.
right,
On some occasions, you can make recommendations to city council. This is stuff that I'll go over in our training.
okay.
So I think everybody needs to just kind of remember what the lane is here.
Right, got it, okay. All right, thank you very much, Catherine. All right, any further discussion? If not, is there a motion to adjourn the meeting? And we are, oh, okay. Anything you want to say?
I don't have any other updates, other than the fact that I did check on the camera situation. I am not able to request cameras. That's not how they operate those type cameras.
Right.
They're crime and community driven, depending on where the crime goes. They base all that on numbers and stats. With all that being said, that doesn't keep certain communities and/or neighborhood associations from contacting the department and requesting
that.
But as far as me asking them to do that,
Right, gotcha.
they won't do that.
All right, very good, okay. All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. And then we're gonna go to our training session here in the,
Well, we're gonna stay in here.
oh, we're gonna stay in here,
Yeah, we're
good,
gonna stay
great,
in here.
wonderful. All right,